Why is Leonardo da Vinci regarded as such an amazing inventor? Did Leonardo da Vinci invent anything that was actually built, adopted, and widely used? Leonardo da Vinci. So when did he live? I can tell you about him, but let's first look at the time period when Leonardo da Vinci lived during the Renaissance, wasn't it? Leonardo da Vinci. So yeah, 1452 to 1519 is the time period when Leonardo da Vinci lived, and he was excuse me, and yeah, he lived in Italy, and he died in France. So that establishes when Leonardo da Vinci lived. Now, see, he is regarded as a great inventor, isn't he? And why is he regarded as a great, fantastic, amazing inventor? Did he invent anything that was actually built, adopted, widely used? Not quite. So, why is he still rightfully regarded as an amazing inventor? Because of his vision, because of the groundbreaking, path breaking, novel, original work he did. He was a visionary. He could see the future of technology. Okay. Um, his ideas had extraordinary breadth, they had tremendous detail, they were incredibly original. He had thousands of ideas in various domains, engineering, mechanics, anatomy, and he recorded all these ideas in his notebooks. His inventions were not really constructed or used broadly, and during his lifetime his ideas had very limited or modest impact. Okay. And his inventions did not really enter practical use, but what he did is he filled thousands of notebook pages with incredible designs for futuristic machines. He designed hydraulic systems, he designed weapons, he designed architectural projects, he studied anatomy. I'm sure he did it illicitly, illegally. I'm sure you can't really uh, dissect human bodies. You were not allowed to dissect human bodies, but still did that. And he filled so many notebooks with with diagrams of human anatomy, and the kind of machines he imagined, okay, or he anticipated, include parachutes, include tanks, include helicopters. Not the modern day kind of helicopter, but the idea for a helicopter, right? That sort of thing. His notebooks are filled with technical drawings, which are incredibly clear, very advanced, very sophisticated. There is something called exploded diagrams. Do you know what an exploded diagram is? What it is? Let me show you. So he came up with what is now widely used. That is the exploded diagram. Let's take a look at it. So this is an example. These are examples of exploded diagrams. And Leonardo da Vinci pioneered this. Nobody had come up with exploded diagrams before him, as far as we know. He also had these cutaway views. Cutaway views. So these are called cutaway views. You know, as you can see, it's like you've sliced into either a house or an aircraft. So that these things are called cutaway views, and these are now pretty standard practices in engineering design. But Da Vinci came up with this about 500 years ago, and nobody else had done that before. So he was an incredible artist. He was very meticulous in his observations, in his analysis. He had incredible insights into the future. He had incredible mechanical insights. So he combined these qualities: artistic skill, meticulous observation, mechanical insight, and all of these things together, and all the ideas, thousands of ideas he came up with in thousands of notebook pages. Um, these are what you know made him the symbol of the universal genius, or the archetype of the polymath, right? And that's the reason. So what are the famous machines he came up with? Flying machines, um, weapons like crossbows, helicopters, armored vehicles. All of these concepts that he came up with, they became reality only in the 20th century. So he imagined those things roughly 500 years or 400 years before they became reality. Not in the shape and form that he imagined, but the concept was absolutely correct. Right? So these are the reasons why he is regarded as an amazing inventor, as a genius, as a polymath. And obviously, he was a great artist, fantastic artist, and he did a lot of engineering work. He constructed canals. He built fortifications. He he worked on many architectural and engineering projects, right? So that's the thing about Leonardo da Vinci. He did not actually come up with things that fructified during his lifetime, but his vision, his foresight was incredible, and he imagined things clearly, conceptually, and those things eventually became reality. And that's why he is regarded as such a great inventor, as a polymath, as an absolute genius.